True, sir. Yo, what's up, man? You on the porch with your boy D, and y'all sitting here on the porch with D and F. And look, yo, we bagging my favorite spot. Bagging my favorite spot, A.L. Davis, right across from Woodson, my middle school, but we in the heart of Uptown. The heart of Uptown. Man, this should be like, honestly, we should make this park like, we should make this a historical landmark, man.
These statues of real niggas lined up all around this bitch,
right.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
Because this park here, man, this is the heart of Uptown, and you know, everybody know it if you grew up here. But without further ado, I'm sitting here with my dude. This fam, yo. This fam all the way from Small.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here with my dude, Noon in Orleanz, man, and he just come by to just drop some knowledge on us. Maybe even spit a couple balls for everybody.
We might get that, you know, we might get that.
We might get a little bit of everything. But I got my dude here.
That's low.
You know what I'm saying? And we just sitting there chopping it up, you know. And
we gotta let them know that family shit for real. This ain't just, you know, we just saying that on camera, like,
no,
you know,
we like family, like real, we like real family,
you know
like
what I'm saying?
Family, like
so you know, we got the same teachers and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So, grew up on the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So
you know, honestly, I'm gonna jump right into it. You heard me, cuz? Man, these niggas sparrowed me young. You heard me? I was going to Croc. I remember this shit. I'm in like first, second grade. They going to full shit. You heard me? Man, these niggas walking to school, and they had their Walkmans at the time, you know, and they used to stay bumping some gangster shit, you heard me? Say, cuz, one day, this shit changed my life. Nigga put on a Snoop Dogg song for me, you heard me?
Right.
And on that bitch, they asked like 3 questions. What you want to be when you grow up, you heard me? That bitch said, I want to be a fireman. The nigga say, I want to be a policeman. The next nigga, Snoop, come on that bitch, he say, my name's Snoop. I want to be a motherfucking hustler, you heard? I'm like, man, I'm a little bit of nigga. And they used to make me say this shit every day before I went to school. Right. As soon as we get to the corner, they come say this shit. When they calling their partners and shit, come say that shit. I'm like, man, that's cold-blooded, man. You heard me? Looking back at that shit, I'm like, man, them niggas fucked the nigga up young. Hey, my bad for the vulgar language, you heard me? But man, you know, we on the porch.
Yeah, we on the porch, man. We chilling, no?
We on the porch, man.
Look,
one more thing, Carl, before we jump into it.
Go ahead.
I heard you say Noon in Orleans. If you really know me, if you know me from the mud, they call me Nooner. That's where the noon come from.
Right.
But you gotta be family or, you know, really know me to know some shit like that. So, you know?
No, but look,
you know,
I'm saying that because that's the name you go by.
No,
your stage name.
Respect.
But you know, so I'm
Noon Orleans, but you know.
Noon,
I know that's natural.
Right.
That's natural.
I know Noonan, you know what I'm saying? I know Noonan, you know what I'm saying? I know Noonan.
Yeah.
So you know, yo, we about to dive into it, you know what I'm saying, Noonan, and man, we just let the people, we gonna let the people know what inspired you to keep going. What is, you know, with circling around death in the family, circling around a pandemic. You know what I'm saying? What keep you going? Just keep you going, and then come traveling from Houston here. You know what I'm saying? What keep you going to just be like, look, I'm trying to be the best at what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Man, especially when you spoke on the death in the family, cause that's the main motivation, because some of the people I just lost during the pandemic, at the beginning of the pandemic, I lost my grandfather.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that was my introduction to music, you feel me? Like, he gave me that gene. Like, he was a jazz musician and one of the greats. I could go on YouTube and pull up some of his shit from the 60s. But he was like, he'd schooled some of the legends from New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? Like, so he was a pioneer. I ain't gonna say no names because I ain't gonna name drop, but he pioneered a lot of legends' careers, you feel me? He was a trumpet player, he played the piano, you know, a few different instruments, and he was a singer as well, you feel me? But that's where the music come in there. But then I lost him in June, and December I lost my grandmother, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, my whole world collapsed in a matter of months. You know what I'm saying? And these are the 2 people who saved my life, because outside of that, it was chaos. You know what I'm saying? So without them 2, I wouldn't have music. I wouldn't have the mindset. Now, let me speak on my grandmother, because that's the one who took me from a toddler. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, she the one, man. And I can't even find the words to describe her as a person, but she the realest person I ever met in my life. Like, out of anybody I ever met in my life. Like, she the realest. Like, she told me everything I needed. At 5, 6 years old, you know, for 30, 40 years old, that shit I'm gonna need in the future. You feel me? I ain't even understand that at the time.
Right.
But now that she not here, the messages, man, that shit stuck with you. Man, come on, man. It resonates so, you know, perfect right now.
Right.
I'm like, man, you done your job. I wake up every morning and I'm motivated because I know I feel her with me more than anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't walk 2-3 steps because without hearing her tell me some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It got me moving different, got me moving on a whole nother level. But, you know, it motivated me, man. Them two, that's my champs, man. And I know they right here with us right now, you know?
Right. Now, see, y'all gotta understand and know Chucky. That's his grandmother. Y'all gotta understand that's what she was called, Chucky. And man, she was this woman that she didn't hold back her tongue. She told you whatever was on her mind. And whether you liked it or you didn't
like it or love it,
she gave it to you. She gave it to you. She told you what the deal was. And you just had to, you know what I'm saying, just take it.
Man, see, cuz
sometimes you'll walk away mad.
They think I'm fucked up with it. Like I got it honest, man. That's how it came to me.
Right.
Like we was talking about earlier. Niggas, man, you told me she fucked you up with cursing in church. Like imagine having to be the one that she cursing at in church. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like fuck. Right. She drop a look away from the other side, man. You know you better shake back, man. For real, she not playing. And it's like 4 of them. We look around the church, we got a few different grandmothers sitting there. But you know, Grams, man, she wasn't playing. She gonna tell you in front of the whole church.
Yeah. So you know, it was one of those things, bro. And so growing up, you kept the church close to you from the family. You know what I'm saying? And like we was talking off camera, just telling people how the family kept the law instilled in you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? To where when you went out in the hood growing up, it was able to bring you back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, our house is in the middle of the jungle. Like we a few blocks from where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? So we in the same area that everybody at. So ain't nothing different from the next man, right? But I talk to my homies about this and my young homies who would be mentoring, and everything start at home, you know what I'm saying? It start with that instruction. And they gave us the perfect instruction, you know what I'm saying, for everything that we gonna need in the future. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And on Fridays, I'm talking about, like I said, you could be the realest nigga, the killer, whatever you is now today, whatever you call yourself. So, on my block, if you was on my block and you hung with us, you had to come sit inside for Bible class. You know what I'm saying? On Fridays.
On Friday night.
Man, for real. And if you missed it, we played football. The shit you wanted to do, go play football. I'm talking about for the park. I played for Smitty in the 13th. You feel me? You want to go play football, you want to go to practice and all this, man, you better be at Bible. None of that happened. None of that happened, man. So, you know, at young, you looking at it like, man, you fucking up, you know, it's my freedom, that's my, you know, playtime, whatever. But as a man, I appreciate it.
Right.
Because, you know what I'm saying?
Because it kept you to the point where when you know you was out there, whatever, you know what I'm saying, you was like, you know what, man, this ain't, you know, my grandmother not gonna like this, you know what I'm saying?
Man, look.
She's not gonna condone what I'm doing, so I need to straighten it up and get something going, you know what I'm saying?
My generation, like, see, my house, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's like generations, you know, it's like grandfather then. So I got so many older cousins and uncles, and they done fucked up the game for when we came. There wasn't so much we could do about time we came, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, and when we did come, like, every male in the family was locked up at the time. So we was the only younger one. We had no elders, you know what I'm saying? And everybody that they took in was like from different situations. Like some of my cousins out the east, out the every project, the Thomas, the Mel, wherever, you feel what I'm saying? So they come stay over there and get their fucking mind right. I was the only one that actually had to live there though. You feel what I'm saying? Like my whole situation was different, but you feel what I'm saying? But they could leave a few, man. A couple of us was, you know, there for a minute, but at the same time, man, that shit really transition some fucked up men, I mean boys to men, you feel what I'm saying? Turned us into men. I look at them niggas and I'm like, man, your life wasn't supposed to be that, nigga. You want, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't set up for that, but you changed that. That instruction changed that, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, cuz that's beautiful, man. I love it. Man.
Right. Because, man, so, all right, we all grew up the same, because, you know, we used to come over, chill. Y'all used to come over to the house and most of the time chill. So at what point in your life you was just like, you know what I'm saying? When you strayed away, you was just like, you know what, man, I gotta do something different. This shit ain't, what they was teaching me ain't working. I gotta do something different. At what point in your life you say, man, I'm done with that. I'm gonna do this here.
All right. As far as what teaching?
Like, I'm talking about like as far as like well, you know,
My upbringing.
Your upbringing.
All right.
As far as you kept your upbringing. But I'm talking about at what point.
All right, man.
At what?
Say look. All right.
At what point? Well, y'all, that's the habit called back down there. If y'all can see it.
Oh, yeah, brother putting in that work.
Yeah, he putting the work in and the
like
habit.
That Sauce King, he do security for all your security needs. You feel what I'm saying? We don't need no security, but that's my brother. He out with your work. And he pulling off. He ain't doing a good job if he's security for you. Feel what I'm saying? But we good. You feel what I'm saying? We home, like I said, you heard? But he got a team full of them. I won't talk about. We gonna get into that. We gonna get into that. You feel what I'm saying?
So, all right. So, like I was saying, so at what point you was like, you know what? I guess I'm just saying straight up, like you know what? The streets is something I won't do right now.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? And you jumped into the streets and was like, this is what I want to do. And then at one point you say, you know what? Man, I don't think these streets really me. You know what I'm saying?
Man, everything I ever did in the streets, I had to do. You feel what I'm saying? Like we talk about my upbringing, we talk about, you know, everything, but like a lot of my life was a journey as far as like putting the pieces together. It wasn't always beautiful. You feel what I'm saying? Like the reason I was at my grandmother's house to get that instruction, before I got there, it was chaos. You feel what I'm saying? I saw murders and drugs before I even got there. You feel what I'm saying? Like literally. You know what I'm saying? So when I got there, it was me getting reintroduced to life. Like I found a whole different, you know, journey in life when I got there. Like music, through whatever, you know, man, believe it or not, in that same house, we talking about where I got all that instruction, out of all my cousins, I was the one punished the most. I was the one got my ass whipped the most. You know what I'm saying? Man, I never went to parades and shit. Mardi Gras, I never went to that. You feel what I'm
everybody
saying?
at the house for Mardi Gras, we be like, what noon that? They
In the
like,
back, punished like a man. You feel what I'm saying? Man, that shit. Right. So nigga asked me why I went through a lot of shit young that the niggas wasn't even be able to handle, you know, as grown men. Cause I made straight A's in school, but in behavior I got all fucking F's. You feel what I'm saying? But they don't play that shit. They don't play that shit over there. Man, you better sit your stupid ass down. So until I shook back and I got that right, you feel what I'm saying? I had to, you know, get disciplined, and that discipline gave me structure in my life for real. You know what I'm saying? So now I could look at situations and be like, I could, you know, think 2-3 times about it because I sat down my whole fucking life. You feel what I'm saying? And man, for real, my cousins used to come to the door laughing at me. I'm talking about, it wasn't just no you punish. Man, look, I'm talking about concrete on your knees. It ain't no game, cuz. Man, it was real blood, you know, and look, all us went through it. Only the females, probably like once or twice they got a whipping, but all the fellas got their ass bust like a motherfucker. But that's why they all who they are today, man. You know, real stand-up men, and I salute that. Even though the one, you know, we got like, I'm gonna say, I don't want to put that number up, it's a lot of them that's do, you know, in the system, you know, whatever, few doing some time, you know, coming home soon and shit like that. I don't really like to get into all that, but you know what I'm saying? But even them, they know the law, for real. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And what they do out here, you can't. Sometimes it be what I feel like I'm forced to do opposed to what I was taught to do. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, everything I did, I felt like I had to do because of my situations, my circumstances, and I started doing shit young. And like I said, there was generations up. You feel what I'm saying? So I was younger. It was a lot I knew I could get away with that they wouldn't be on. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming inside 2-3 in the morning because I know my grandma ain't. You feel what I'm saying? Man, so, and then, but like, all that fucking up almost cost me a lot of shit that they had, you know, put foundations down for. You know what I'm saying? And when I saw my life getting fucked up on some chaotic shit, like God testing me, like, nigga, you could lose all this by making fucked up decisions, and that shook me back. You know what I'm saying? And when I was speaking on it being a journey, like, man, my grandma, the most beautiful person in the world, man. When she took me for real, man, gave me life. Like, I ain't never went without a meal, I ain't never went without, you feel what I'm saying? And it's not like she was just financially stable to do that, but she made, you feel what I'm saying?
Sure.
Man, majority of the time we eating commodity food or whatever, but like, they ain't gonna taste like that. You don't know that, you feel what I'm saying?
Right, because they don't, everybody ain't over there.
Everybody
Came over there.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And with that being said too, as it was a lot that she could do, but it was sometimes that she couldn't do. So as a child, I had to understand that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, until I became a man and I ain't realized, like, she ain't had to do none of that shit, girl. She ain't had to do none of that shit for me. She could have left me where I was and went the fuck on her way. Left me in the, you feel what I'm saying? In the trenches for real. Even though we in the trenches, but, you know, in a situation, you know what I'm saying? In that situation, she didn't. I'm talking about, it was so many times, man, on Christmas, she couldn't do it, you know, and my pops was locked up my entire childhood, you feel what I'm saying? So I spent my entire childhood going visit him in prison and shit, so I was in like a lot of programs and shit. For Christmas, most of my presents came from them programs, you feel what I'm saying? My gifts came from them programs, and that fucked with me as a child, but when I got older, I'm like, cause I used to still tell people my grandmother got me that. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't never tell nobody, no, man, my grandma be getting me right. That ain't your business. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and you know, but man, it fucked me up one year, you hear me? And I was a child, I was like, what, 12, 13, my nigga. And I got a bike for Christmas, you hear me? And I love that bitch. I'm talking about this one of the coolest bikes I ever saw. Got the pegs on that bitch. I'm feeling, yeah. So cuz, look, man, look. I'm talking about I enjoyed that bitch for like a good 3 months, man. One of my other cousins come up to me, I ain't gonna say no names. Nigga like, yeah, that bitch cool, huh? Nigga tell me, yeah, that's my bike from last year, you hear me? So fuck my whole fuck me up. See, cuz from that point on, I started getting my own money.
Right.
Feel what I'm saying? From that point on, that changed my life. Oh, you ain't gonna who? You got me fucked up. Oh, Grams, what you need? You feel what I'm saying? Cause I ain't understand the situation. I ain't know, you know, I ain't even know she was doing all that to put a smile on my face. You feel what I'm saying? So I got you. From this point on, I got you. I don't, man, like that's why I ain't. Nigga might ask me why you feel like you ain't where you need to be in rap, cause for so many years I took that off to dedicate to my family. You feel what I'm saying? Like to dedicate to being there for my grandma, making sure she had food.
So check this out, cuz. I remember a couple years back, right? Yeah, we was at grandmother there, right? You walked in people to lay it down, right?
Yeah.
And dude, the words you use when you laid that, when you laid the poem or the, you know, just when you spoke, the words you used, dude. I remember I was sitting up in the top of the church, and dude, it was me, Damo, Dama, and we looking at each other and just tears just running down our eyes, cause we were like, damn, because you went into letting grandmother know, hey, look, I know I strayed away, but I came back. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, grandmother was like, I don't care what you out there doing or what you bringing in. You ain't bringing it to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And she required, demanded.
Right. She demands you to be she wanted you to be a man. You know what I'm saying? She wanted you to be an upright man. You know what I'm saying? And when we was listening to you, man, it was like, damn, he got it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, what from that point on, where your rap, where your life and everything went from that point on? Was it like, you know what, I'm doing this for grandmother, or I'm about to start doing X, Y, and Z? How did that go from that day on?
It made me start being mindful. You know, that's the word she always used. You know what I'm saying? It made me start being mindful because of what the fucking messages I was putting out to my people. My bad for cursing, speaking on her. That's my queen. But I'm about to get into that too. But at the service itself, man, was crazy because I ain't even have nothing written. I wasn't prepared to talk. You feel what I'm saying? But I refused. Like, I'm looking at her, man, and I refused because everything that I got, she gave to me, for real. Like, my grandmother, she was my savior. You feel what I'm saying? But as far as my instructor, that was DD. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So like that was my great auntie, you know, that's what we speaking on, you know what I'm saying? My grandmother's sister.
Right. I'm sorry, I'm saying grandmother because we call that.
Real talk, you know what I'm saying?
Knowing I gotta remember we talking to people, we not sitting there talking as family.
But it's conversations we were supposed to have.
Right, we
talking on post those.
Right, we talking like family, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man, she was the disciplinarian of the family. Anytime I got in trouble, my grandmother sending me to her. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it went. She calling her. If she call her, oh, you in trouble. Like, she gonna tell you something 2-3 times. I know how much I'm gonna get away with my grandma. My grandma, not really the physical type. She physical. I'm gonna take this from her. You ain't, you feel what I'm saying, type shit. Or, you know, but if I tell it to her, oh, it's over with. You know, you punished for 3 months off top. That might be 6 to 9 months. Man, I'm talking about, I ain't never been punished for under months. You feel what I'm saying? As a child. Boy, I used to be fucked up as a little nigga. But, you know, at the service itself, I ain't have nothing prepared. I ain't have nothing, you know, but on my heart, just looking at her, and everything just replayed in my mind. Standing in the same church, you heard me? She gave me the courage, the motivation, the voice to stand up in front of people, to talk and say what's on my mind, to rap, to whatever. You feel what I'm saying? No matter, because we talking about church, like my family strict like that. Like this rap shit, I had to do that in church too. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm all the way 100. I'm like, man, you know, I'm a real nigga. I had to do that in church. I'm gonna do that for him before I do that for anybody. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, I done that because I wasn't about to sing in no choir. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I gotta find out a way how I could do me in this thing. You know what I'm saying? So I did that, and man, the first time I done something like that, man, they had people who I never saw get out the chest, start dancing, and I'm like, man, it's motivated me that I could do that. And I'm like 14 and 15 years old, you feel what I'm saying? I'm getting paid to go to different little camps and to rap to kids and shit like that. So that was always a part of me. Like, she put that side of that in me, you feel what I'm saying? So, when you hear that in my lyrics today, that's just real life. That's just me doing something that I always done. You feel what I'm saying? Everything, when I talk about the streets, anything I've done in the streets, that was me. That wasn't what I got at home. You feel what I'm saying? That wasn't what I got at home. That was what I learned when I walked out the step. Because like I said, we in the trenches. When I walk off the porch, all my homies killers, jackers, robbers, kidnappers. So you feel what I'm saying? It's just I gotta adapt to whatever the fuck I'm going through. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna have my shit. You ain't gonna jack me. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? And there's so much shit that I had to do to, you know, survive. But it was survival. You feel what I'm saying? It was survival.
Because everything, you know, man, dude. And what you doing today, dude, I'm talking about, bro, I see the things you doing, bro, with your music, and it's like, it's just blowing my mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's blowing my mind. I'm talking about, like, it's like real balls being dropped. You know what I'm saying? And with the music we got today, a lot of people not really, a lot of people not dropping balls. A lot of people not dropping, or not having lyrics. You know what I'm saying? People just coming in and just like, oh, I'm just gonna put this beat behind it, and I'm gonna give you a few little things and get over and this, that, and other. But
the producers be saving them, man. Producers be saving.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you listen, man, when you listen to you spit, right? You know, in rap, everybody looking for something to rhyme together. Everybody looking for it to all go in together. But when you spit, you listening to words, you know what I'm saying? You listening to words, you listening to lyrics, you listen to, okay, damn, like, this what he's saying, you know what I'm saying? This what's going on, you know what I'm saying? And dude, it's just hard to find that today in music, you know what I'm saying? I respect that. So bro, you know what I'm saying? So what made you say, you know what, I'm gonna stick to being a lyricist versus trying to just get what everybody else doing and trying to make a quick dollar?
Look, like I said, we was talking about earlier, cuz I come from the era, like I was one of them young niggas around, I always hung around all the older cats, you feel what I'm saying? So I knew the music, they liked it. I knew what I fell in love with when I was a child, like they put me on that, and I fell in love with lyricism, and when I saw that fading out, well, I ain't never stopped being a lyricist, but when I saw that fading out, it made me do it even more. I'm like, y'all sleep, you know what I'm saying? I don't do that, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, the journey where it started at, when I was 13, 14, when the hood found out that I rapped, you feel what I'm saying? Man, I had all these hoods. I'm in the middle of the project right now. We call the street from the project, you feel what I'm saying? But every hood, in the third wall, pick an avenue, pick a project, you feel what I'm saying? I had to battle killers, you feel what I'm saying? I had to battle real killers. Oh, you rap? Oh, here go dude right here. You feel what I'm saying? And I had to come get it on. Like, that's what they don't do no more. But I'm bringing that back, though. We gonna talk about that too, though. You feel what I'm saying? I'm about to come run up on these rappers in a minute and see who really get down. But you feel what I'm saying?
Since you out, keep it going. Since you out, Keep it going.
Alright, look, see, and then it's like, I just woke up, I crept in this bitch like an uninvited guest in this bitch. And my whole set in this bitch look like a movie. But no makeup, make this Mac, pop a powder your face in this bitch. I need space in this bitch. Buku room, no real estate in this bitch. My Nina taking a dick, she a squirter. Get the twerk and fuck around, you gon' lay in a lake in this bitch. 3 AKs with a stand in them. Look, it sound like I'm riding with a clanman, but short waist stand, pussy nigga, I ain't playing with your pop quiz. See, fucking no, should've planned, nigga. Gotta remember, we them young niggas never had shit. It's tragic, niggas cause traffic. I catch them in my lane, 2 shots for the hacking. I walk clean off, nigga could've called traveling.
Look, man.
That was
I don't know. Look.
It's early in the morning, I'm exercising. You get me started, I'ma do this till midnight, bitch. I don't get tired. Like I said, I'm running up on rappers all summer long. You running up on rappers.
Y'all ready for
me and the whole team, that's what we do. You feel what I'm saying? Mob living, they know what it is. That's
mob living.
That's
mob living. Now we done got it to that, bro. I need to get info on mob living. You need to tell me. You need to let me know where that started from. Where it started from. How you came up with it, and where's that today?
All right, we talked about home, right? Mm-hmm. And the instruction I got. And like I said, when you walk outside, you're in the jungle, you feel what I'm saying? So when I walked outside, like I said, inside, and we ain't had no father figures. All our people was in jail, my uncles, big cousins, and we saw them niggas every other summer type shit, you feel what I'm saying? Like my whole life, still to the day, you feel what I'm saying? Type shit. So got one of my big homies about to touchdown, I love that nigga, he know what it is, you know what I'm saying? But this what happened, blah. When I walk out there and I see my little brother over there or my homie over there, he ain't got no father, we ain't got no, so all we had was each other. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We go to the corner store, get a pool boy, we split that bitch down the middle. I say that a lot because that's a factual story. That's how we used to eat.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get like 2-3 bags of big chips and split them bitches down the middle. Everybody get their quarter juice, make sure we, you feel what I'm saying? Family shit. So that La Familia, that's what we really do. And it start from home because when I was young, we ain't really, on my block, we ran that bitch, you feel what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't fuck with the fam, you really couldn't hang around here. And on my corner, nigga know what it is. LaSalle and General Tell, if you can't play basketball in that corner, whatever it is, that was my goal. So you know, you feel what I'm saying? Before we got a goal, I put the crate on the corner. That's my corner, you feel what I'm saying? So, and I salute all the generals that came before that, but I'm saying in my generation, you feel what I'm saying? Right. I'm just saying that to see everybody who came right there was family. That was my homie. We come from A-Way, and we, you know what I'm saying? We collide, and still to this day we family. You feel what I'm saying? I can't see my brother hurt, and the same way around. Nigga come home from, you know, doing some time or without giving a nigga the shoes off my feet, that's how we eat. You know what I'm saying? We got tired of doing shit just when it's fucked up. You feel what I'm saying? Cause you down or cause you need, no man, let's do it now. Cause we gonna speak life and make generational wealth and change some shit for our family. So we don't have to do that shit no more. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's so much shit that, man, all my homies gone. You feel what I'm saying? I just did a song and I named like 150 niggas. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like 30 of them I could go physically touch. You feel what I'm saying? It's fucked up. In every hood, we could turn out that same situations. You feel what I'm saying? So this mob shit really to change that and show a nigga that there's more ways out than just the streets, drugs, that same hustle, man. If you could sell drugs on any block in New Orleans, man, you could make $1 billion in any corporation in America. You feel what I'm saying? You the ultimate hustler, nigga. Man, it's the fucking swamps. I don't give a fuck if you sell soul Reggie, sell Reggie, still to this day, nigga. If you could hustle in New Orleans, man, you could make $1 million plus on Wall Street, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? You got the mental to do it. You feel what I'm saying?
So, because you know that's the biggest thing, man, that I see, and you know how we grew up around here. The dude out here hustling was the smartest nigga in the world.
Always,
I'm talking about he could play with numbers in his mind without even seeing them.
In a matter of seconds,
you know what I'm saying?
Nigga be looking like that's magic type shit. You feel what I'm saying? But it's about knowing your work, and it's about the product itself too. All you gotta do is switch that product. Somebody never told him that if he swapped that product out to something else, he could triple that profit. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all it be about, just being right. I'm gonna say educated, brother. You feel what I'm saying? Because we never got that. We had to learn as we went. You know what I'm saying?
That's how we did. We grew up as we went on. We learned what to do, what not to do. And we was really all in the sense of living in the school of the hard knocks.
Real tough.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know I had my daddy and my mama, but yet we still grew up uptown. Still grew up on
Josephine and Simon Bolivar, because you know, man, come on, man,
we grew up on Josephine and Simon Bolivar.
So come on, man.
It was still things that we did as hard headed, going out there, and we shouldn't have been doing, but we had to learn it the hard way as you went. You know what I'm saying? So, man, that's dope that y'all.
And one thing that separated me, that part of my life, the instruction from the streets, man. One time, my big homie, I salute him for this. One time I was a teenager, early teens, man, and I brought a gun into my grandmother's house. You feel what I'm saying? And I had it in a place to where it was easy to find. And he was doing some shit that he ain't had no business of doing, or he wouldn't have found it, because he was in my shit. So he found it, right? This nigga came found me on the block, and I never seen him this mad before, like this, you know what I'm saying? And when he called me, he handled me like a, you know, like a little nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And he never came at me like that, but I had to respect him because he was right. Man, I was never supposed to see that shit. I was never, so from that point on, I moved different my whole entire life. You feel what I'm saying? My whole everything changed. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I'm tripping, because this the house that's saving my life. After this, I ain't got nothing else. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't really got, you know, so, you know. And man, I ain't saying it like I ain't had nowhere to go. I probably didn't, but you know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? I probably didn't.
But you know,
but fuck.
But dude, I'm telling you, dude, this shit, I really, real talk, newness, bro. I like the music you putting out, bro.
Respect,
I like where you moving, bro. Man, I just appreciate you coming down from H-Town, bro, and doing the show.
I was in Dallas. I went to Asian, I went to Dallas, but it's all good. You know, I'm coming from Africa. You feel what I'm saying? That's the next destination anyway. We going to the motherland. You heard me? Man, yes, indeed. But look, when I won't speak some more on this mob shit, it's not just rap. You feel what I'm saying? Like my bro who just pulled dog type shit. He do security. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, I met brother. We met in the streets outside of any business type shit. So you know, off conversation, I bonded with him. You feel what I'm saying? And that became business. You feel what I'm saying? So like I said, anybody we meet, we transition in real life to profit. You feel what I'm saying? Because everything you do out here is your time. Your time is all you got. So it ain't no reason for you not to be eating off that. You feel what I'm saying? So under this big ass umbrella, we got 1,000 of them bitches. I'm talking about what you need. We bringing like wealth, health, life back into the black community. We got CMOS, you feel what I'm saying? All flavors, you feel what I'm saying? We got restaurants, healthy restaurants, we doing meal prep, we doing that, you feel what I'm saying? Like some of these niggas chefs, like graduated chefs from, you feel what I'm saying? It's not just no, we ain't playing, you know what I'm saying? We got a team full of cameramen, we got a team full of engineers, all states. You feel what I'm saying?
Telling people where they could get some of these, to get at some of these people and try to, you know.
Look, this is what we gonna do.
As far as the food, because look, everybody looking for a cameraman nowadays.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
yes,
Telling
indeed.
people where they could get at y'all and get this own thing going, bro.
All right, look, what you could do is, right? I got pastel flavors. It should be on my gram, like in a storage. You feel what I'm saying? That's where you could get the CMOS. Come get your help. You know what I'm saying? That's more important than the food. You get the health first, then you get the food. You get that CMOS, you get that life. You feel what I'm saying? So we got the CMOS going. Then we got the fucking we got the private chefs. We got my dog Chef Andy. You feel what I'm saying? Graduated chef, scholar. You feel what I'm saying? 5-star. He already worked downtown in the quarters. You feel we ain't gonna put the name out there because we don't want to give him that promotion. We gonna give him that promotion. You feel what I'm saying? So Chef Andy, you feel what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tag y'all. Y'all go to my page. I'm gonna tag everybody who I'm saying. We got Chef Andy. We got my brother Chef Puller that's foot in the pot. You feel what I'm saying? He do deliveries with his food. You know what I'm saying? We got meal prep. We got everything. You know what I'm saying? As far as 5 days, 7 days, monthly subscriptions, whatever you need, we gon', you know what I'm saying? And outside of that, outside of the food, because I'm getting hungry, I ain't eat shit. I came to eat on the camera tonight, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go get me some food.
Right.
I'm gonna get me some food.
I'm about to go do Twitter.
We got the security teams, and when I say security, I don't mean niggas just following you around like you 6'9". We ain't on that type of shit. But I'm talking about for all you events, you feel what I'm saying? The clubs, you know what I'm saying? Weddings is like 100 of these dudes. I'm talking about 6'7", the defensive, offensive line. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what they do. You feel what I'm saying? And when I'm speaking on that, I gotta bring up my brother, Gorilla Proof Protection. You know what I'm saying? Bruiser.
Right.
That's my brother. I gotta bring up my brother Kizzle, Sauce King. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So we got an umbrella full of everything. In H-Town, I got that's my second home. That's where I really started my rap career at, like legally type shit. You feel what I'm saying? So that's where I got a lot of foundation down. I started battle rapping out there like on camera shit, cause all my battles in the hood when I was chewing niggas up in the projects and shit, that wasn't on camera. I wish I had some of that footage, cause a lot of niggas be rapping and a lot of niggas ran from me too. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking about 14, 15 niggas had deals, was running from me. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga hear my name and nigga disappear. You feel me? I rap and a nigga not gonna rap. You feel what I'm saying? I had one nigga, I ain't gonna say his name, in a 9 wall. He know who I'm talking about. You feel what I'm saying? I fuck with the 9. That's one of my, you feel what I'm saying? I used to my people. I ain't gonna even get on all that. You feel what I'm saying? Congress, you know what it is. But look, I'm down there, you feel what I'm saying? And I just come off stage and the nigga must think I'm just a rap nigga. He talking about, look, let's battle. But you just perform, that's battle. We battle around here. I jump off the stage. What you talking to? I go to spitting. You feel what I'm saying? By the time I'm by myself, he with all his killers. I don't know none of them niggas.
Right,
you feel what I'm saying? I'm by myself. I go to spazzing, you feel what I'm saying? He like, wow, ain't you nice? You feel what I'm saying? He was like, look, let's set something up, put some bread behind it, put like 15. I go in my pocket. You say put 1,500, I pull out 2 racks. You feel what I'm saying? I pull out 2 grand. I say, look, let's get it in right now. I don't with all that next Friday type shit, you feel what I'm saying? So by then, my dudes go to rolling up and shit like that. You know, when, you know, we gon' fuck. Then come to find out when I walked off, nigga tell me, you don't want battle, dude. He be rapping his brother shit, but I'ma keep his name to myself, dude. I'ma keep his name to myself, dog. He be rapping his brother shit and all that. But I'm telling her, look, I'm back in pit bull mode. I was dealing with family issues. You rap niggas is in trouble, dog. I do this shit for a living. This shit playtime for me.
So look,
man,
all right.
Man.
So look.
My bad.
No. Look. No, don't do that to me. Don't go looking like that on me right now. No.
Fuck.
So look. Now, Noonie, you back. You back.
Yes,
right?
Lord. Yes, Lord.
And now, just tell everybody what's about to happen. You back. Tell everybody about to happen too. Look, because you saying it. Some people in trouble.
Well, look, what we gonna do this year is, I got the Mob compilation coming out. Every artist that's affiliated, I don't want to say their name because I want them to introduce themselves. That's why I be keeping that quiet, because these niggas nicer than me. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? So, and that's how we coming. You feel what I'm saying? The whole mob about to tear shit up. I got the compilation. You might hear me on one fucking song, and they gonna have 20 on there. But I got that volume 2, that chapter 2 of the Book of Noon, so you gonna hear me on all 12 of them. You know I gotta keep it 12 for the hood. You feel what I'm saying? You gonna hear me on all 12 of them joints.
Right.
And, I got like 4 or 5 visuals already done. I just ain't drive them yet.
Right. I saw a few of them that you've been putting out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We just putting, you know, we work.
Put a little taste out there for them. Yeah. So
Mob Life Entertainment, it's a real label.
Right. So pretty much right now. So as of right now today, what you telling everybody? You putting everybody on notice.
Yeah.
In other words, you putting everybody on notice.
Putting everybody on notice.
That what's about to happen.
What's about to fucking happen.
Some people may not like it.
They might not like it.
Some people may love it. Right. But you putting them on notice what's about to happen.
Put them on notice. And look, guess what? I'm down bad for doing that, because I just spin a nigga block in his action. Like, I don't really, if I'm down bad for warning him. I gave him too much time to prepare. You feel what I'm saying? I'm down bad, cuz. I shouldn't have done that. But it's cool. Guess what? Be ready, because I want you to be your best. Because I don't want you when you're slacking. I don't like rappers when they been, took breaks off and niggas go to, singing. Because I take time to do my auto-tune and I'm an artist. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
When I come back, I want action. I want smoke. Rap is a contact sport. Come outside, man. What's up? You hear me? What's down? I'm playing with these niggas, man. Fuck they talking about, cuz? What they talking about? Cuz it's over with. I let this shit, man. It's over, man.
Cuz, man.
That's on my really though.
Damn, y'all heard it, bro. Y'all heard it.
Oh, look, one more thing before we get out this bitch, cuz I know we on a time limit. But I gotta shout out the K Maries, you feel what I'm saying? These them one-on-one. And if you break these bitches down, they tell my whole life story. On the front, that's the first verse I ever wrote. I'd rather be a victim of Katrina than just another victim to the Nina. You feel what I'm saying? And the artist, the dope artist who done these, her name K Webb, Kashonda Marie. You feel what I'm saying? You can find her on my gram too. She did them bitches by hand, and I call her artist, but if you talk to her, she gonna be like, I ain't no artist. But if you go in the quarters, you gonna see her art. So, she, you know what I'm saying? That's my dog, though. But look, check them out, though. Check them jerseys out. My fault. I got, and both shoes, they different. They completely different. I got that mob shit. I take them off, but I don't, in the trenches, I don't really want, You might have to,
Get them wrong with
you feel what I'm saying? So look, I got the Mob Life on the front of them bitches, the 1200, the you know what it is, man.
Oh man, these things.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna give y'all a little detailed view of them in another video, dude.
Oh man, them things off the chain.
Love. Kashonda Marie, K Webb, you know what it is. La Familia, yeah.
Man, that's what's up.
Yeah, we got coalition of fans, like it's everything. Everybody who do something in New Orleans, we bringing it to the limelight. The quarters not about to make $1 billion off us every year. We need in. Stop playing with us. We want in. You hear me? We back for real. New Orleans, nigga.
Like, I need to get some of those.
I got you, and I'm gonna plug you. I'm gonna call her as soon as we get off camera. You heard me? You need some on the porches. You heard me? I know that. Yeah, I got you, blood. I know that. I need that, so I got with it. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Fire swap, you heard me? Fire swap, you heard me? Fire swap. Respect me, brother. I appreciate it, all.
Nah, I'm good, dude.
Appreciate that, brother.
Man, so you look, y'all.
We out here grilling. We got the fam, man. Look, we in the park. You heard me? We in Shakespeare right now. We got everybody else out, the whole fam outside. You know what I'm saying? This real life shit. We on the porch, man. This ain't sugar coated. You feel what I'm saying? Watered down. This how you gonna get it. You feel me?
Right here.
It's it. On the porch. Man, every time, you heard me? Every time.
Dude, I love it. I love it, baby. I love it. I love it. You know? I love it. That's love. Fam. I appreciate you for coming out,
man. I appreciate you for having me.
I appreciate you for coming out.
I needed this more than anything. I needed this conversation. It's been a minute since we was able to
right.
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming out, fam.
I don't like smoking on camera, my bad. I was just, I just woke up. That was breakfast. You heard me? My bad to the kids. I want y'all to go far as possible. And if ever you need to talk about anything in life, come holler at us. That's what we do too. We do counseling. Mob life for real, for real. We trying to save lives in these streets. You feel me? We done took so much out these streets. We done made so much money on the other side of these streets. We bringing back life in these streets. You feel me? And it's starting right here in the fucking park. You feel what I'm saying? No. Shout out to Slim. He one of the reasons nigga do this. You know that. Yeah.
Man, this thing, bro. You did it, dog. I'm telling you, boy. You did it. You did it, man. You came through, man. You made it happen for us today, bro. I want to thank you for doing it, bro. Like I said, y'all, on the porch. Go to the YouTube page, On the Porch with DNF. Catch all the shows. Then you could go to Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, and catch all the video audio of the show. But also go to the IG page, On the Porch Podcast.
All streaming platforms. Nigga, stop playing. Everywhere. Go get that On the Porch Podcast. Y'all and guess what? We gonna be on your porch next, nigga. On the porch for life. That's indeed.
Man, look.
We gonna say, look, Mob Living. I'm gonna say, look, you come through. Check me out on YouTube, on the gram, Noon Orleanz. That's Noon with a Z at the end of that thing. You feel what I'm saying? All I can do is give you my version of New Orleans. This is just one man speaking on his story, you heard me? Noon Orleanz. We got a million of them. Talk to everybody. That's why we on the porch. Come kick it with a nigga. You might get the real, you heard? Believe that.
I you know what, bro? I can't even close out the show no other kind of way. Just close out my show, just like that.
We family, man. We family. You told me come through, so you know. I don't see the camera. I see my cousin. You heard? Look, I don't see no camera. I see my fucking cousin. You heard?
Yo. We out, man. Yeah. Look, check us next week, man. We out, man. We had our boy Noon Orleanz here today. Man, he just laid it down, man. Appreciate my boy for coming. On the Porch, check it out, IG. On the Porch Podcast, check it out. But we out this thing. Peace. Yeah,
that's what it is. That's what
on the porch.
What's up, Joe?
What's up?
Y'all gotta get I'm right there. You open nigga up.
What's right there?
I'm about to put on there right now. I'm recording. I'm gonna put it on in a few minutes. With 1 minute there, letting everybody know to check the show out. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
And we gonna hit it up.
You got it in already.
You want me to run it, or we gonna go back and forth?
No, I'm just when I'm gonna open it up.
All right,
real quick, and then you can take it from there. I'm gonna open it up real quick, and you can take it from there. You ready?
Reserve.